Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Intel stock ticker INTC. We have to talk about the actual price action and want to see what are the next price goals here in favor for the algo squeeze in which Intel is moving right now. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion based on the chart. When we make a quick recap guys, what happened here? Since my last video, I recorded that video here on 12th of September on Friday and released it on Sunday. And I mentioned already here almost 2 weeks ago that I see Intel going back here to 34 US dollar. And yeah, for me, Intel is a clear buy. And I show you here the chart signals, how you can spot that, and that the news, guys, the news are always late. They're telling here some reasons, but they are always late. I show you how you can spot these kind of breakouts in the chart. Yeah, first of all, I use, of course, my own indicators here to spot moves like that. One indicator is the RSI Ultimate indicator. We had here a power bull signal for Intel. The exact date was the 1st of August. And as you can see, when we had this day here, this signal in the Ultimate RSI indicator, Intel immediately started here to pump. This is the first signal. You don't need indicators necessarily, guys, if you are really high-level chart experts, but the indicators may help you to spot and find signals which maybe are not visible when you just see a chart here with the naked eye. So when you just have something like that, you might not see where the perfect potential entry price is waiting or not. Then the second thing is, guys, I have here the Squeeze Calendar Pro indicator, and the Squeeze Calendar Pro indicator predicted a squeeze to happen here at the 19th of September, marked here in red. 19th of September is a potential squeeze date for Intel, or has been a potential squeeze date for Intel. I will mark that here with purple color for you guys. Here is the line, or let's make it blue that you can see it here. So these are the reasons why I said that I expect Intel to go up to 34 US dollar. We have a bullish signal. We have here two significant price levels in the chart. The first algo breakout trigger is $24.70, and the second one is $34.70, guys. These are two significant squeeze triggers, let's call it like that, algo squeeze triggers for Intel. And of course, we have two open up gaps here. You can see also the gap indicator Pro here is marking the closest up and down gaps, and we had two open up gaps at $28.89 and $32.83. So this was the reason why I said it is very visible that Intel tries to break out here. And as soon as the price is going above $24.70, we could see a squeeze. And the price target for this is at least $34.70. So let's see what happens here. Since my prediction, I will switch off the indicators for a second, guys, that we only focus here on all the drawings. So here we go, guys. As I said, that was the release date where I said I expect Intel to go to $34. Let's press play in TradingView, and then let's see what happened. All indicators, guys, which I'm showing here are available in the video description. There is a link where you can go to the shop. So guys, here you can see Intel immediately started to squeeze. So we have here a massive gap up exactly here when this price has been in. And the 19th of September was the calculated squeeze date from the Squeeze Calendar Pro, the blue line, guys, and exactly one day before Intel started to squeeze. So this is not a coincidence, guys. This is not based on news. You know, it's up to you what you want to believe, but there are reasons why I made these indicators and which can help to identify these potential signals. Okay, let's see what happened next. So the first gap has been filled. The open gap here at $28.89 is filled. I will delete that now on the chart, guys. This, even the price is gapping up above this gap. This counts as a gap close, so we will delete this green line. So the next price target is $32.83. And as I said, in best case, we retouch here the algo breakout trigger 2 at $34.70. Let's press play. So guys, here we go. With the price action yesterday, 25th of September, we closed the second open gap. So this is also filled. And as you can see right now, guys, as you can see right now while I'm recording this video, Intel is squeezing exactly above this algo breakout trigger, $34.70. When we go to the 4 hours chart, it is even more visible. This is not a coincidence, guys. Please review my previous videos. I never change or adjust my charts. This is exactly what I predicted here. $34 is the price goal. This is where we are squeezing right now. And as you can see, we touched in the aftermarket yesterday this price level, and now we have a gap up above this price level. This is where the trading algos are waiting to pump or sell off stocks. Also here, guys, beautiful to see in the 4 hours chart. If you use TradingView, you can see how we found support at $24.70. The first algo breakout trigger, support, 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 and then here the huge squeeze confirmation here, which is of course based on news, guys. No, it's not. It's just calculated. The Squeeze Calendar Pro calculated the 19th of September, and you can see here 18th was the start of the squeeze. So yes, it's one day, you know, in between, but this is quite precise in my opinion. I have a lot of stocks, guys, like that. So Intel is, of course, only one example how you can use these indicators and how you can spot potential breakouts. Of course, I don't see any scenario that Intel squeeze here 100% plus in one day. But if you also want to see more volatile stocks, I have a lot of content here on Patreon. This is also one example where I made a squeeze prediction here. Last week, 16th of September was the release date here of this stock. And you can see 1 week later here, this is a 4 hours chart, we had a squeeze of 155%. A lot of things are predictable if you know how to, you know, how stocks moving, how they act. And as I said, the indicators may help you to spot these stocks. If you want to see here my newest short squeeze plays, guys, breakout stocks, short squeeze predictions, tutorials, trading tutorials, I have a lot of content here available on Patreon. If you join here the full package membership, we have a massive community here waiting. Then you get access to all my content here on Patreon, including, of course, my short squeeze and breakout predictions. The link, patreon.com/blackbelttrader, is, of course, available in the video description. So, guys, then let's now talk about the price levels here for Intel, what is going on in the chart, what we could expect, and what we should see happening next year. So let's zoom out. So first of all, as I mentioned before, the algo breakout trigger is $34.70. What does that mean? As long as Intel is trading above $34.70, we have a good chance here to close the next price targets to the upside. The next open gaps, Gap Indicator Pro is showing that $39.70, $43.50, $44.18, and so on are the next price goals. However, guys, however, for me, the price action which we see here right now, let me switch off for a second here, all details. So if we just see this kind of pattern here, guys, yeah, for the advanced traders, you already know what that is. It looks like a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. The purpose of a Wyckoff accumulation pattern is to create a new bull run, breakout, short squeeze, uptrend, call it whatever you want. And this is exactly what we're seeing right now. The market, guys, the overall market is, in my opinion, already overbought, overheated. So to see a market crash, in my opinion, already started. The top is already in. We don't have yet the massive sell-off reactions. Intel is, of course, a stock which didn't participate from the previous bull run here. All stocks, you know, crypto stocks, everything just built all-time highs. Intel did not. So keep that in mind, that when the market starts to sell off, we might see also a new correction coming in for Intel. Yeah, that's why I want to show you here the chart patterns. Indicators switch off. So Intel is, of course, in a strong uptrend, and chart-wise, yeah, for a squeeze, $34.70 is the most significant price goal. But we should stay above $24.70 if we want to follow this uptrend here. The uptrend channel bottom here, which Intel has here since a couple of years, is waiting today at around $26.25. So for me personally, from a trading perspective, yeah, I want to see that Intel stays always above $26. This is for me the lowest possible price. Fakeouts, yes, are possible, but based on this trend channel pattern, Intel should hold that. And keep that in mind, when Intel goes back below $24.70, then I'm already bearish here, or at least not bearish on Intel in a long-term perspective, but that means that we could come lower and start to close the next open down gaps, which we have, by the way, here, guys, $25. We have here 2 gap ups. This is the 3rd gap up right now while I'm recording this video. So there will be 1 new open down gap waiting here at around $33.99. But right now we have here 2 close open down gaps, $25.26, $23.57. So you can see that Intel has also, of course, the potential to see a rejection here and come down. That's why I said, guys, that's why I said I made here a lot of videos on Intel already, and I told you that I'm bullish. That's why I always try to think like a market maker, get the lowest possible price. I mentioned that in my older videos here, that the main algo demand zone where the big boys are buying is between $18.10 and $16.20. I don't want to, summarize here everything, but I just want to let you know that you want to wait here. You want to see these kind of powerball signals here. You want to see the price coming down, and these algo demand zones here, then you can almost do nothing wrong here with a good investment. If you FOMO into a squeezing stock, you might burn your portfolio. We don't know when the market starts to crash. Yeah, in my opinion, the top is in, and it will just be a matter of days or weeks when the market makers pull the rug, and you might see, two-digit red numbers here for big stocks, even like Intel. This is possible. My friends, a lot of information that was here. Summary of a quick recap, and of course the future prediction for Intel. All the indicators are in the video description, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for your loyal support, and see you in the next one. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.